Hey everybody, how you doing? It is Tuesday, September the 6th. It's a Monday disguised as a Tuesday, right? Or is it a Tuesday disguised as a Monday? I don't know which one it is. But anyway, I hope you guys had a great long weekend, that you took some time to recharge and refresh and renew, that you're ready to go. Here's what we got going on today. Today you'll be looking at a article on Actively Learn. Now the link to this is in Classroom. You can also get to it by going to Actively Learn, logging into Actively Learn directly. But the easiest way is to click on the link in Classroom and go into Actively Learn. Many of you have not yet signed into that this year, which is not a problem. When you do go there, it will ask you to log in. It is the same credentials as your Google account or your Chromebook. Um, I believe it offers you the opportunity to log in with Google. You just click on that, verify and go. If you do have to do like the username and the password, it is the same as your Chromebook, same as all of your accounts, right? So you would just put that information in. If it goes to the class page, it will look like this. It'll have your class name here, and then it will have the story down here. It may take you directly into the story. If you've already logged in, or depend on how things go for you, you might end up directly into the to the reading itself. If you're not familiar with Actively Learn, this is a way that to deliver text. And what happens is when the text comes to you, it has questions embedded inside of the text. It also has some extra help for you, and so it kind of adapts things for you and for the best things that you need to be successful. The story is called 11 by Sandra Cisneros. And this is a story about a girl named Elizabeth on her 11th birthday. And what is it like to grow older? And what is it like when things just don't go your way? And then this really asks you to kind of think about, where are you at in relation to other people? Can you empathize with other people? So if, again, as you are reading this, they will give you these questions. Now, the first one, a lot of times before you even start, it'll have a poll question. The thing about Actively Learn is that it will require you to answer a question before you move on into the text, right? So you answer a question, you'll read a part, you'll answer a question. That question is tied to that location. So the answer that will be either there or above it, right? It won't be after, the answer will be above it. And then once you answer that question, then it will allow you to go to the next section. I'm in present mode here, so I see everything all at once. So there's a poll, and then you start reading the story. Now, a couple things about Actively Learn. You'll see these little helps here for you, or these additions. It'll say that I put these on here for you. Maybe it's a question to get you thinking about it. Maybe it's like a bit of information so that you understand the text a little bit better. To be honest, most of these are automatically generated. I do add in a few. I can add them in, but a lot of times it just does it. It does it for you. Okay. It also has the option, if you highlight something like a word, it'll give you this drop down where you can insert notes if you want, like add in your own, like, what does this mean? Or I don't know what this is yet, or I got to ask about this. Remember, we talked about commenting when we did our, our annotating and stuff. It's very similar to that. You also have the option to define words. So like, I don't know what this word means, right? So you pull it up and it will give it to you. It won't pull up everything word wise, because it does have to be a word that it assumes would need definition, right? So anyway, you just go through, it gives you the questions as you go along, and then you get down here to the bottom, which is the constructed response. And this is question number 6. Do you agree with the narrator's definition of what turning older feels like? So you're going to use the Spiel model, the same constructed response we've been using, right? And your answer is going to be yes or no. Do you agree with it or not? Now, I don't want you to say, I kind of do and I kind of don't. Let's take one side or the other. Now, if you want to have that kind of conversation about like how it maybe doesn't fit but it kind of does, if you want to kind of hedge that a little bit, you can do that in that linking part, right? The linking part of our answer, that last sentence, you can kind of use it there. But really, when it comes to your point, you want to be very specific and you want to say, here is my answer, right? For the summary, obviously 1 or 2 sentences about what the story is about, right? So as you go through, you answer those questions. When you get down here to the bottom, you do the construct response here. Now, it will save your work as you go along. As you go along, it'll save, it'll save, it'll save. There's no save button or anything like that. But when you get down to the bottom, it will not allow me to see your work until you hit submit. So you do have to make sure to hit submit when you are done. In Classroom, you will also see a link to this video. This is the author, Sandra Cisneros, and she actually reads this article. So if you would like to listen to it being read, you are welcome to do that. Now, I will warn you that the whole video is 30 minutes. You only need the middle 10. This starts at 2:34. Okay, at 2:34 it starts, and then it runs for about 10 minutes. So if you fast forward to about 2:30, you should be fine. You can start and stop this video, especially if you're watching along the text and you hit one of those questions, you'll have to pause the video so you can answer the question and then follow back along. As you are working on this, if you have any questions, please make sure you're reaching out to either Ms. McGuire or I to get that help that you need. We don't want you to suffer in silence. So if there's something that you need help with, logging in, understanding the process, you have some problems reading the text or whatever, please make sure you're reaching out to us so that we can help you. And good luck, everybody.